Hello everyone, welcome to the Geekdom, the place where we outcasts come to talk about the things we love, and today we're talking LEGO Star Wars, specifically the top 5 best LEGO Star Wars minifigures of all time. Before we jump in though, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. It does go a really long way. We're almost at 800 subscribers at the time of recording this, and that means we're even closer than we were to 1,000 subs, which is the goal. So yeah, if you could just click a couple of buttons, it really does go a long way. Thank you. Okay, first up, we have my favourite Star Wars character, and that is Ahsoka Tano in her Rebels outfit. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, Freddy, we're starting off with an uber rare minifigure, and yes, it just so happens that the rare ones are the awesome ones. I mean, this figure looks so cool. I love the Rebels outfit. I think it's probably Ahsoka's best look. The unique Leku looks really awesome, as well as those awesome printings on the face and torso. She also has alternate lightsaber hilts, which really doesn't go unnoticed. I think that looks really great, makes her a lot more unique, and the torso and leg printing is very good. Obviously, I would have preferred it with some arm printing, but I think all the other assets stand up together better overall, and I think it overpowers the need for arm printing. This minifigure looks incredible. And next up, we have a minifigure from the Old Republic, and there's not many of those, but wow, this Darth Malgus figure is awesome. This minifigure only has one LEGO set appearance, and it is in the Sith Fury class Interceptor. This minifigure looks amazing, from the awesome head sculpt all the way down to those really detailed torso and leg prints. But obviously, the highlight of this minifigure is the really awesome shoulder armor sculpt. It looks incredibly unique, and the fact that we don't get a great deal of Old Republic things makes this a really standout minifigure. I know a lot of Old Republic fans want more of this kind of thing from LEGO, so yeah. That awesome sculpt, the amazing printing, all comes together to create a really amazing figure that definitely deserves its place in my top 5 minifigures. Next up is the most recent version of Phase 2 Captain Rex. Now, I'm probably quite biased here, considering Captain Rex is one of my favourite Star Wars characters, but I do think this figure looks incredible. I know a lot of people have issues with the helmet and stuff, but I personally think it looks fantastic. Obviously, I do love the classic Rex helmet from years and years ago, but the rest of that figure really does not hold up to the recent one. The arm and torso printing on this figure looks absolutely exceptional, specifically those arms. I'm glad that we're getting more printing on Clone Troopers. We saw this on ARC Trooper 5s. On this minifigure, the leg printing is also fantastic, although I would have preferred a cloth waist cape. But alas, I will make do with what we have. It still looks great, even though the waist cape is printed on. I love the camera on his shoulder. That looks really nice. I love it when we get cloth goods. And yeah, this is a brilliant figure, and it's definitely deserving of the number 3 spot. The next figure on this list is Boba Fett with arm printing. And no, I don't mean the classic LEGO Cloud City one. I'm talking about the much more recent version of Boba Fett that we have seen. I absolutely love this figure. It has some of the greatest printing on any Star Wars minifigure. It just absolutely stacked. The helmet is printed wonderfully, the arms have some really great printing, and then you've also got your obvious standard torso and leg printing, which always looks good on a Boba Fett figure. And let's not forget his shoulder cape and the jetpack piece always really pull this figure together, especially when that cape is printed. It looks awesome. All of that coming together makes this look like a very prime figure. I know it's only come in a handful of sets, and obviously it appeared in the Skywalker Saga video game. I think this is one of the greatest looking minifigures ever, not just for Star Wars. I mean, that arm printing alone earned it at the number 2 spot. And finally, in the number 1 spot, who else would it be but Darth Vader? This is the most recent incarnation of the Sith Lord, the one that we've seen in the most recent sets and the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga video game. I love this figure. It is just perfect in my opinion. I love the helmet piece, the way it comes apart so that you can reenact the final scenes from Revenge of the Sith or his death scene from Return of the Jedi. I love the Anakin head print underneath. I love the torso print. The cape looks perfect. The fact that it has some exceptional arm prints just really goes a long way. But let's not forget the leg printing as well. This figure is just all around just perfect. Every print is perfectly detailed. It looks fantastic. It doesn't have to be complicated to be amazing. And this is just a very simple, very accurate Darth Vader. I also just wanted to say a quick rest in peace to James Earl Jones, one of my childhood heroes, and he provided the voice for one of the greatest characters of all time. so it seemed fitting to have Darth Vader as the #1 spot in the top 5 greatest Star Wars minifigures of all time. Well everyone, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you're enjoying this type of content, please do let me know down below. I like to hear your input, and while you're down there you might as well click that subscribe. As I said, it does really go a long way. Well everyone, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. May the Force be with you, always.